Sir, I tried to make a video earlier, it just did not work. Forgive me if I pause a little bit because I probably have to check somebody in. But man, workplace mobbing is out of this world. Shout out to the TIs out there who been consistent with the same job. At this point in my harassment, bro, they showed me they had infiltrated my whole job, bro. Just due to the fact, I'll be walking throughout the community, stay running in the LI guards. It wasn't always like that, you know. It wasn't always, stepping outside every single day. It's like I'm always running into a freaking LI guard. It was a point in time where I used to work with LI and I was cool with the supervisor, the district manager, working doubles, getting $1,000 weekly checks. There was a time where I was experiencing a good life in Pittsburgh. While I was going through, when I started to recognize my harassment before they infiltrated my job, man, I was cool with the supervisor, the district manager. I was getting all type of they were treating me good, bro. I was riding around in my supervisor's Corvette and stuff. Like, those are the good days, man. It's crazy how when you deal with harassment and people who call out this type of torture, you can put a finger on it. You know exactly what you're going through is out of this world and don't make sense. And that's why I make content, bro. And I don't care if the image of me is crazy or fucked up or niggas looking at me weird. At the end of the day, bro, I'm exposing some real stuff. I'm the voice of the people who can't really articulate themselves or really come out and try to expose it without the fear of them sounding crazy trying to expose what's really going on. Gang stalking is very real, and when you start to deal with, like I said, sorry, I'm just trying to fix myself, but sorry about, shout out to the people who stay consistent with their jobs while being a targeted individual. And you done seen all harassment tactics that don't even make sense. You seen how you literally keep swapping out coworkers to the point where you actually got these stagnant workers who are constantly always fucking with you or harass you or playing the usual games. That's one thing I hate about this stuff, bro. When dealing with this program, the main thing that's annoying is that they always try to make an easy job hard, And it's funny how you would literally see, it's like they constantly gotta find people. They gotta find the right person to wanna harass you every day, all day. And it's funny how you'll see people just come in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Then when you actually see a consistent group of people who works with you, it's funny how it's like you notice the harassment tactics, you notice the theatrical bullshit, And like I said, forgive me if I, tend to pause or whatever a lot. They probably know I'm recording right now, so they're about to go a little heavy. It should be dead right now, but I gotta deal with the usual games. But like I said, shout out to the ones, and for the TIs who keep getting different jobs and you keep going to job to job and job to job. I know, bro. I understand. I know more than anyone how bad and the lengths they will go to try to have your work life a miserable experience. You really got to build a mental fortitude to deal with workplace mobbing. Like, you really can't give a fuck. You really just got to think about you and getting bread and going home. Even if people who's not even targeted, when you're targeted, it makes it worse. But people who's not even targeted knows how toxic work environments is, especially if you the type of worker that want to come in, get your bread, go home. Don't you're respectful with people. Hey, how you doing? Hi, bye. But you're not mingling in. You're not having conversations. You're not trying to get in the mix, because you see how that plays out, bro. You see how niggas be buddy, and then next thing you know, nigga, one buddy snitching on the other buddy, and then one of the buddies get fired. Nah, I ain't got time for none of that. I'm not here to entertain no one's bullshit. And just from not even putting harassment and targeting in it, one thing's for certain, working 9 to 5s, bro, is high school for adults, bro, and I ain't got no time for it, bro. I don't care about these being the cool kids and you being the lame. The fuck out of here, bro. I'm here to get bread, bro. We all adults here. And let's be real. None of us want to come into work anyway, bro. But at the end of the day, we all here to survive. And I ain't got no time to be jumping from job to job to job. No, I ain't none of that. And as being a worker, my damn near for a hot minute in my life, every job I've ever had, I've always had more than a year. You know, I ain't gonna lie, it took me a minute to get in the whole working field. I wanted to be a kid longer than most, I'll be honest, But when I actually started to bust my ass, like, every job I ever had, 1, 2, 3 years, LI was the most, going on 5 year, well, going on, I think almost 6 years. I think it's five, yeah, I think this is the 5th year because I got my 5-year anniversary thing, but, and I can, just from my experience alone, I know these people that infiltrated my job down to when, and I feel so bad for deleting all my videos. So you could have seen that evolution. You could have went back to my videos and seen how I was talking about when I was working at the courthouse, and I made videos talking about how they all had me. The same thing I said, like I was getting $1,000 weekly checks, and then whenever they infiltrated just to skip past or whatever, like. They were treating me good, but then I can tell when they infiltrated my job, this dude named Carlos, when he became my new supervisor, my district manager got fired, and then he started giving me a day. He started giving me 2 days when I was working at the courthouse, and I was doing. I swear they wanted me to quit so bad. They were working me. They was giving me 2 days out of the week for like half a year, and and this nigga would not find me a site. And then skip ahead, bro. They got me a spot, they got me a site, and I was working, for a hot minute, cool. But skip ahead, bro. The dude Carlos got fired because this man was actually, what they heard, what people were doing. That's how I know he was a gang stalker. They saying that he was literally firing people and having his like whole crew pushed into the job. Just think about that. You have a supervisor that's firing people for no reason and then hiring on people who he was cool with. Apparently, that's why he got fired. Like that shit was, the story was so big it went through the company, and niggas was saying, everybody was talking about it at certain jobs, bro, at certain sites that he was working with specifically. Like, just think about how bad that is. And like I said, after him, when he got onto the thing, or my little, I guess, work caseload, or whatever you want to call it, my supervisor, the one who I was cool with, the one I was riding around the Corvette with, he went to a whole new county, and then my district manager, who I was cool with, they ended up firing him for something. I forgot what he got fired with, but he got fired. And then ever since then, bro, it's like they've been playing with me. And then whenever I made videos a lot of the times when I was at the CCAC college, and I used to walk there, and I used to show videos on how niggas was synchronizing with me. Niggas was using dog walkers, You going to work and you seeing the same consistent frequency, it's good for like a couple of days, and then, everyone start changing their behavior and acting funny and weird. But see, with that site is, I was just doing tours, and I would chill in that building. I would chill in the building by myself, cooling, bro, cooling. To the point where I was barely, like, I would make videos sometimes, but really when I was at that site, bro, there was no reason, because I literally had 8 hours to not be bothered. And I know they hated that shit, bro. Even to the point where I got let go from that site because a nigga lied on me and said I was fucking with the computers when I wasn't. And then when the dude that made the new district manager over this site or whatever I was at, he even asked him, he was like, yo, what's the deal? Show me the computer that he supposedly broke. The niggas couldn't even show him the computer or nothing. So, long story short, I guess whenever they have some type of if you have a dispute with someone who's an owner over a certain site, and if they don't want you back, then you don't want you back. And apparently, how the thing goes, if you have an investigation, typically people don't want you back. So they got me out of that. But when I really start noticing the workplace, and I was already noticing certain harassment tactics even before I left here, nigga. They even started to hire on nighttime cleaners, and and like I said, it's a big campus, and you work there by yourself and no students or nothing, nigga. I was chilling in multiple different buildings. I would go to this one tower building where it was like 7 floors and rooms everywhere. I found a little room in there and chill. Whole shift just chilling there. I used to bring my that's when I had my PS5. I would bring my PS5 in there, be on this big ass screen TV that stretched across the wall and everything. I ain't never get in trouble for that, but I'm just being real, They used to be in there gaming, and then they got to the point where they'll be having cleaners like finding me. Niggas open up every fucking door, nigga, and to the point where every time I would come in, they would have like cleaners coming to the room and shit, and like checking where I was at and shit. And it's like they would almost always not even have cleaning shit with them. them. They're just walking through rooms looking for me. And then when they find me, then they'll start setting up, cleaning out all around me and shit, outside the room I'm in and shit. Just be doing extra bullshit, bro. You know? Just OD on shit, bro. Just crazy as hell, man. You know, I wish I could show you synchronicities here, but, you know, I respect people. You know, just even now, niggas be with the synchronicity, red, blue bullshit. Like, niggas just be playing games, bro. Sorry, like I said, sorry if, you know, I start pausing. You know, they probably know I'm recording, so they about to restart the bullshit back up. You know, thank God the computer was working. But I get into that, you know. But, you know, got to the point where people who's not even supposed to be working, you know, they even have guards who would just pop up out of nowhere. And wasn't even supposed to be working, would just come in. Like, I don't even want to get into it, but at the end of the day, bro, they got me fired from out of that site. And ever since that site, you know, I was kind of bouncing around for a little bit. And it's like, I'm getting sidetracked. I was bouncing around and they ended up putting me at the Amazon place or whatever. And instantly, I said I would work there, and to them, I said because it was transportation issues, bro. But when I was making a video about it, I literally said how them niggas was harassing me. Like once I saw the third day how niggas flipped the switch, I was like, nah, I'm out of here, bro. I'm not dealing with this shit, bro. The first 2 days, that's how you know when you starting to recognize harassment from a whole city and from certain jobs and shit. When you just notice certain frequencies and consistencies and little social games these people want to play, and you start to recognize it, you have to learn to use the program to your advantage, bro. You got to start to study them how they study you, so you don't let these people play you out of your power, bro. So you know, the first 2 days, cool. You know, I'm walking through this like a warehouse job. It was Amazon, but Eli was working there. Cool as hell. You know, it seemed like it was cool at first. You know, I'm walking past, I'm seeing people I ain't never meet before, saying what's up to motherfucker. Hey, how you doing? You know, people I ain't never seen before. And I'm gonna tell you a tactic like they do when it comes to my harassment. So, you know, cool. The first 2 days, cool. They showing me the ropes, cool. I'm saying hi to everybody. You know, I'm walking past people like, hey, you know, friendly, you know, normal reality shit. Let's just say that. You know, third day hit. You know, I'm not working because I'm a fast learner. It is what it is. I've been working at LI. LI's easy. You know, I'm a fast worker, or I'm a fast learner. So I go in, you know, I'm doing my shit, I'm acing everything. You know, computer on the computer, hitting all that. You know, doing it. You know, doing my thing, my thug thizzle. You know, and goddamn, you know, walk in. You know, it's crazy how it's like sometimes when you start to acknowledge. And when it's like niggas get the okay to harass you and just disrespect you, it's crazy how you can just instantly recognize it. Only you know you really dealing with harassment, man. Just understand there's people out here going through the same exact thing. You know, I walked through the building, now people, like I'm waving at the same people I was saying hi to the first couple of days or had a conversation with. I'm waving at them, saying what's up and shit. You know, niggas is just mean mug. Or trying to avoid you, you know, they like to do this tactic where they bump into you, but they still trying to not look at you, bro. Weird ass behavior, social games, you know. And then I got to the point where I was sitting at a post, and then one thing these people like to do is you seeing the same people around you to do the same exact thing. These niggas start opening, slamming the gate, bro. And the gate was loud as hell, nigga. Boom, 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 just banging the gate, just slamming the gate, and then they'll always look up at you, like especially if you looking down at your phone or some shit, you look up after they slam the gate, they just weird, narcissistic, fucked up ass behavior, and then to the point these niggas they'll just have niggas stand around the desk I was at looking down at their phone, you know. And then what was the icing on the cake, because I could have dealt with it, bro. What was the icing on the cake for me? It was due to the fact is when I would get off and I would be down at work, or I'll be downtown because I stay downtown or whatever, and I go to sleep and I wake up, walk out through the community, go get my snacks or, you know, go get my drinks or whatever, you know, some weed, you know, when I was on that thing, you know, when I was on that level, bro, then I'll see the same motherfuckers who would harass me, slam in and out of the gate, and stand around the desk I was at. When I started to see these niggas synchronizing with me downtown, I was like, I'm out of here, bro. The fourth day, I was like, I'm fucking out of here, bro. I'm done with this shit. Alright, I'm back. I had to wait like fucking 20 minutes, dude, so forgive me. I think I left off on talking about the Amazon job and how they started to play with me at that, and seeing the same people who was harassing me at that job, and I said, fuck it, I was out of there. Fast forward to this site, been here, and I actually made a video when I first came here, how it was cool. I was talking to students, chopping it up, cool and all that. And then you start noticing that when you deal with harassment, and only people know who deal with a certain type, when you're going through this, what you're dealing with is a type of harassment tactic. It's a type of dehumanization thing that they're doing to you, bro. It's like they literally trying to strip who you are and just turn you into like the community monster, bro. The community crazy, the community fucked up people. Now experiencing this program, bro, I really understand how people who you see supposedly who are crazy, they just didn't go crazy just by themselves, minding their own business. No, they went crazy because they were dealing with something like this. They were being tortured. They were showing, they were dealing with how it seems like they were being attacked by the community. It's almost like society gave up on them. And then not only it gave up on them, it chose to destroy them, and I'm trying to get into, even dealing with this shit. I pause there. I should have just waited so she could have did that shit. Literally hit the corner. It's just going back to what I be talking about on how. Sorry, these niggas are fucking annoying. But, it's just going back to how that you be dealing with harassment tactics. Like even now, bro, TIs who be coming up your camera, you right, they looking through your phone and everything, bro. Because it's just so funny how a nigga could be sitting here. I noticed that it's dead, and I just had this feeling of, I just want to upload, I just want to make a video and speak about, just, bro. At the end of the day, sometimes this shit just be like an outlet for some of us, bro. And it's like, bro, you could just tell when niggas start the harassment bullshit, at your new location. Like I came here at first, it was cool, everything cool. And then like after a week, I was bouncing around different sites, different posts. And I was just meeting there, talking to people, literally just, to the point where I was being normal, I guess you could say, and even just skip forward to my harassment. I ain't this dude who I was cool with, this one student, cool as hell. This nigga always coming in, talk about his female and shit. And even I remember I heard him like using an indirect, or I don't know, it might have not been an indirect or a subliminal, but he might have just been a real ass dude. But he noticed a switch to me. He was like, oh, I remember when he first came, he was like cool as hell, but it's like a switch happened. And so it's like, I know everybody don't be in on your harassment, but nigga, this program, whatever this shit is very real, bro. And these niggas are everywhere. And in cities like Pittsburgh, I don't know where you're at, where you're dealing with the harassment, but I'm letting other TIs out there know. And if you think about moving from your state, do not move to Pittsburgh, bro. And I'm not saying, I'm not, because I recognize when I was dealing with harassment in small communities, or, in an area, or even in the heart of downtown, where it's like damn near every person I walk past, hit me with, this, or the side eye look I like to tell y'all about, walking past you like this, all through downtown. This is all I get, niggas looking at me like this. And then you look at them, just weird bullshit, bro. Just fucking weird ass behavior. I hate it. Excuse my language, man. But, it's just like you start to, it's like, bro, and it's like these people are everywhere. And it's like a lot of the times I know when it comes to my harassment, why it's so bad. And when I talk about this, I'm not trying to say my harassment's worse than yours or nah, bro. I'm experiencing my level of harassment, and I understand why mine's technically got so bad, because I got to a point myself where I was like, fuck talking to people, because I see how bad how Pittsburgh is. Even now when I'm at this job, like now how I say, like when I first came it was cool. Now you just notice certain consistent frequencies. The same thing I was talking about with the niggas slamming the gates and shit like that, niggas doing. That's why you saw me and looked over there, because they'll get to the door and they'll look at me and then they'll fucking hit on the door, do dumb shit like that. So it's like now they got niggas doing the same thing, and exactly how I said about the Amazon job site, like where I be noticing workers synchronize with me. And sorry, I keep stopping because these same motherfuckers that come right here and just fucking stare at me, dude. Walking back and forth on the phone. Just come out of nowhere, Just show you a brief, just what I be talking about. Niggas come using mimicry, holding their phone out, acting like they recording you shit, and then hit you with indirects or subliminals. Oh, he always be talking. Oh, he's recording. Like when I pause or whatever, I was going for like 20 minutes, dude. Because some dudes, one thing I notice about when I be trying to record in like places like this, almost always, bro, it's like they send people, just to show you, like he just walked up with his phone and turned around, But they do shit like that, bro. When you try to make videos in a public setting, or when I'm technically by myself type shit, but they keep sending people to come, and then when you're on the phone or whatever, they love doing that shit, bro. They love sending people around you talking out loud. Now everybody on their phone, you on your phone recording. Now everybody walking past, they get real close to you to want to yell and scream, and it just be social games, bro. Shit the fucking, niggas are harassing, niggas is playing this bitch ass game and just fucking with your head. And there's no way to explain the level of detail, how just calculated everything is when it comes to torturing you. This is why even when you recognize and you try to talk about it, niggas is instantly, you're schizophrenic, you're this, you're that, It's the same shit, bro. That door is not that loud, bro. That door is not that loud. Niggas literally just it's just the same thing, bro. And it's like, that don't really annoy me, because it's like before with the Amazon job, it was fucking annoying because it was like all night, and nigga just coming through, everyone, they'll do that shit, like this, and it's dead until like maybe 5 or 6, and then the usual same people coming in, like, or going out to work or whatever they doing else, or going to class early or something, and you notice your usual things, but it's just still, it's like I said, there's so many of them, bro, when it comes to this program, wherever you at, whatever it is, deep web, live human trafficking. That's what I think this shit is, live human trafficking. Because when it comes to dealing with harassment, it's almost like people see you less as human. People know when they see you to disrespect you, fuck with you. And, I'm letting other TIs know, ignore all that bullshit, you crazy, there's something wrong with you. Nah, society itself is filled with crazy ass niggas, bro. Society, and these niggas constantly saying they're the good people. Nah, first of all, if you fucking sit there and say you're a good, I'm good and I'm all nice, and that's where you lying right there, bro. See, I acknowledge good and bad is within me, but I want to do better. I want to be gooder. I want to do good. But I acknowledge that same darkness within everybody else is the same thing within me. But I choose to, and even instead of even lashing out and being fucked up and being, how they want me to respond, I just choose to ignore. Like I said, I might have made my harassment much worse, because I got to the point where I really just be blowing off people, and I ain't gonna lie, I be feeling bad. But if niggas knew the level of harassment you be actually going with, niggas will really sympathize for you. But the people who torture you, bro, these niggas don't care. These niggas laugh at your suffering. They laugh at your pain. These niggas do not care whatsoever. They love the abuse. TIs, you ask yourself, man, just why? Understand, bro, this world is mostly evil, bro. These niggas is dark as hell. You hearing all the slamming doors in the background? Hopefully the camera picking that up. It's just that, bro, we live in an evil world, bro. And I could tell you, I feel like Satan, or whatever the demonic entity that controls this world, he controls whole cities, bro. And Pittsburgh is one of them. I'm letting TIs know, bro. Once again, for the, people want to sit there and post on my channel, oh, you're not the only one dealing. I know I'm not the only one dealing with this. That's why I make content and talk about it. And I'm just showing my experience. I'm literally showing how bad it is, how life before harassment, I was able to communicate, talk with people, walk through communities and say hi and laugh and joke and, be in relationship, have girlfriends, have cars, have cool people to chill and talk to, laugh and have fun, go out, party, drink, club. Nigga, I can't drink. No such thing as that shit in Pittsburgh, bro. Everybody look at me like I'm some fucking animal, bro. And even my result of being, and I know, and that's the fucked up thing about being a TI, is even your result of dealing with harassment, and you start to see yourself in a more fucked up position and situation. They even use that to farther demonize you, bro. Like this is a wicked game, bro. This is a wicked game, and I know within my soul, I don't care if this shit is around the world. I know once I leave Pittsburgh, I will never deal with the level of harassment I was dealing with in Pittsburgh, and that's a fact. I don't care if your demons getting on my channel, want to post, oh, I'm over here, because I say a couple of times at the places, I might want to go, they'll send a bot on my page, oh, I'm over here and I'm dealing with harassment, nigga. I will never deal with the level of harassment in Pittsburgh. I literally see the same homeless bum crackheads that near me synchronize with me all day. I didn't watch niggas who don't work, don't do nothing, fucking go from wearing dirty ass clothes to constantly synchronizing with me with Gucci and Versace on. Get the f out of here, bro. I'm getting niggas paid out here for how bad my harassment is. And you want to know another reason why niggas harass you and don't fucking care? The love of money, bro. The love of money. That's why you got so many people harassing a nigga. And if you pay attention, and like I said, I got one of my special abilities is photographic memory. I see your face, but with people, places, or things, not really numbers. You got people, with numbers who can remember long number sequences, and I'm not like that. I'm more people, places, and things. So you can imagine, just my mind and me being able to call out that this shit is not normal. How no matter what times I step outside, I'm seeing the same people synchronize with me, bro. That's not fucking possible. I don't care what you say. You call me crazy, you call me paranoid, schizophrenic, whatever the case is. I just know whenever I moved to Pittsburgh, I guess I just turned schizophrenic out of nowhere. After 29 years of living, as soon as I touched down in Pittsburgh and I noticed this bullshit to the point where it really didn't make sense, I decided to make a channel about it, and now I'm speaking about it, and now niggas just saying you paranoid schizophrenic. I don't care about none of that. I ain't scared of no man, bro. All you perps watching, I'm not scared of you, bro. And I think y'all know that, bro. And after even still having a whole city attacking me, bro, I do not care, bro. The only person who I fear is God, the person who has control over my soul and tell me whether I go to a bad place or a good place or come back to this motherfucker. Literally. Another perp. Just want to show that, Another red shirt perp. This nigga always do the same thing, bro. Same thing. Not even talk. This nigga got headphones in and everything. Red shirt. This nigga he's coming out the door already looking, and then he fucking, what? Even when he gets there and he tap the card, he always have a red shirt on, bro. And he always taps the card, bro. And you might even hear somebody on the phone, me talking with somebody on the phone or on the game. And you hear, I'm talking, bro. And this nigga just staring. He'll tap his card, you heard a gling, and he just staring at me. And like he needs something. That's why I feel like some of these people are like energy vampires, bro. Like you have to acknowledge them. Like they just can't go on and about their day, bro. They gotta fucking siphon your energy, bro. Alright, hold on. It's just stuff like that, bro. And it's like, the thing that really sucks about this, bro, is that this shit is gang stalking is very real, And, if there's new people who stem across my channel, I don't want to hear no schizophrenic, you need help. I don't want to hear none of that. My job is to speak truth, bro. My job is to see through corruption of this world that other people refuse to speak about, And in my harassment, I constantly hear indirects and subliminals about he's always talking, he's always talking, he's always talking. And for TIs, if you know you're dealing with indirects and subliminals, is when you hear the same words and phrases or things that go along in your life by multiple different people, over a span of a full day or whatever, you might hear everyone say, oh, he's angry, or and you hear he's angry from like 30 different people. You're dealing with indirects and subliminals. That's how they talk shit. They got the balls to say it to your face, so they use indirects and subliminals and tell you how they feel about you. And yes, to address those indirects and subliminal perps, yeah, I'm always going to talk about this. I'm always going to continue to run my mouth, because what I think the problem is that the reason y'all was able to go along for so long and able to harass and turn people crazy without their acknowledgement to see that was actually going is because niggas didn't know. Niggas didn't really catch on. Niggas didn't see the level of harassment, the level of intricacy that they be placing on people. They don't fuck. Like, I'm telling you, bro, I really feel like gang stalking or whatever this shit is, bro, they really been controlling a lot of things without people's acknowledgement, man. And I'm thinking that the word gang stalking it throws people off. You know, this is why even when you speak about it, the first thing, it's like people have a fail with their programmed minds. It's like people have a fail safe in their brain to tell them, oh, you hear something else that whatever this world tell you, you know, you hear about niggas sacrificing and, you know, what the TV want to tell you about who's this and who's selling out and this and that, when the biggest sellouts is the niggas in your own community. Come on, bro. You know, I don't fucking just listen to shit I watch online. It's good to listen to other people's behavior, but I go out in the world and I see shit for myself, because I believe whoever the righteous God is, whoever the righteous Creator is, I firmly believe He gave me a strong sense of spiritual knowing. You know, clairvoyance, whatever you want to call it, just knowing things without, you know, knowing, if that makes sense. Like intuition, like you could just look at somebody and know they're a fucked up person. Like, screw these people and paint these. What they like to do is they like slander your name and do smear campaigns, which is actually a ritual. You know, I don't know how to say that word, but it begins with an H. Is like humiliation or something like that. Yeah. I don't want to butcher that word. I don't want to take time with that. You know, here come Rich, or dude I was talking about. Like, yo, this nigga do that. Like, I want to be respectful when it comes to people, especially, you know, since some of them are like the building I work in, they're like seniors, so they're like adults, you know. But it's like this nigga do the same thing every time, bro. He tops his card, like stares at me, dude, and the top, bro. Man, dude, I swear some of these people be soulless, bro. I swear to God, I swear people do not have that inner voice that be telling them, you know, don't do that. No. I swear that's a soul, bro. That's what lets you know you have a soul, when you got that voice that no matter what decision you make is telling you to do the right thing. You know, I feel like that means you have a soul, bro. I feel like these people, the people that get to harass you, these niggas don't have a soul, bro. The way these people be moving, bro, and going through this experience, bro, I didn't experience so many type of spiritual things, like when praying and seeing niggas like, I don't want to get off topic, man, but like, one thing's for certain, bro, these people are void of empathy, bro. These niggas truly don't care. You know, you TIs, you ask yourself why. All right, sorry about that. I don't want to wait, you know, have y'all waiting, you know. That's why I keep pausing. Sorry, I keep going off topic a little bit. How is this video 31 minutes? Don't tell me this shit did this. Oh my God, I gotta fix the sound, dude. I think it's in slow motion. Or is it 30? It might be 31 minutes. I might just be tripping. Okay, it might be. Because sometimes my phone be switching to slow motion, bro. Hopefully it's not in slow motion, bro. If it is, I'll just have to fix the sound. But there's no way I've been on for 31 minutes. If that is, I'm just going to go ahead and end the video. I don't know if it's on slow motion or am I just tripping. So I'm going to make a part 2 to this shit, though, man. All y'all need to know, bro, is that, man, this shit is very real. And yeah, I'm just going to make a part 2 if this is, because I think this is 30 minutes. I'll be back with a part 2.